Though the evidence itself has not been revealed, U.S. intelligence is claiming to have proof of China manufacturing nuclear weapons, a blatant infraction of international treaties. China has made an unmitigated denial of the charges, restating the belief that diplomatic talks with China continue to crumble. U.S. military forces are mobilizing towards the anticipation of possible hostilities. China again denies any involvement in Kombain Nikoladze's, oh my God, broadcast through the internet just minutes ago.
Cannot allow my nation to be subjected to the blatant international despotism of the United States or the cronyism of its allies. The world is not yours alone, and the soldiers you send into it are all equally guilty of American fascism. At 5:30 p.m. Greenwich Standard Time, the United States soldiers captured in a just war against their motherland will be executed. Their deaths broadcast for the world to watch.
Fisher, we're getting close to war. If Nikoladze kills these men on live broadcast, we're sunk.
Are we worrying about the broadcast or the murders?
For now, the broadcast. It'll buy us time to stop the killings. Nikoladze is broadcasting from an antenna on the roof. That's your first objective. You'll find the rest on your OPSAT.
Okay, so this is the Abattoir. And it's widely regarded as one of the hardest levels in the game. And so far, I'm inclined to agree. It is really hard. A lot of margin for error. Or not much margin for error, I guess I should say. But there's a lot of opportunities to make errors. Each area is sort of its own little nightmare.
Colonel, this is Boundary. The landmines are in place. Make sure nobody without the polarized thermal sensor enters the courtyard.
So there's landmines here. We can see them with the thermal goggles that we now have. Like that. You can sometimes see the patches glowing. There's one. And we've also got that searchlight as well. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword here because there's guards up on the balconies up there, and we're on gravel. So the faster you go, the more noise you make, and the guards will hear you. But also you're trying to move quick because of the light. So you have to find a bit of a balance really between speed and sound. If you go at full tilt around there, they will hear you. Which is a bit of a pain. Obviously, it's not the worst thing in the world because they just go into that kind of alert phase. So I mean, like, probably didn't even do anything there, but hey ho. Let's move on. So this next bit will be a light coming on and off, like that. You can't actually stand on the corrugated roof because they'll detect you. So as long as you don't move when the light's on, you should be alright.
Keep the lights off of the walls. Give them fuller highlights. We need to clearly see their faces when they die.
You can climb about,
Where's
that's fine.
Salman? Make sure we're close enough to hear prayers.
You can't run around when the light's on. I don't know how that works really, but that is the way
something on the roof.
It is.
Should we check it out?
It's probably another rat. I don't want to miss the executions.
Okay, we need to turn this antenna off. Once we do that, guards will come.
What the hell just happened? The broadcast antenna's down. We've got no outgoing signal.
You're under attack. The Americans are here. They've taken out the broadcast antenna.
Get Nicholas out of here. I want his helicopter airborne now. I want a squad of technicians with an armed escort on the roof and repairing that antenna. I want the Americans found and killed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we need to hide.
Sounds like you shook things up pretty well, but it's only going to buy us a few minutes. Find those soldiers, Fisher.
Just gonna hide here. You'll see why in a moment. Off you pop. There's another guard through here who will join his buddy in a minute. Off he goes as well.
We have Nikolai on board. Estimated departure in...
So this one, the way to navigate this doesn't seem to always work. But we'll give it a go anyways. It's like if you drop when he's not sort of looking, you'll see his head goes kind of from side to side. You can sort of just sneak past him. And yeah, I've sacrificed a data stick there, but...
Gringo, this is Nikolai. Kill the American soldiers. Take them to the studio and kill them. We'll release the footage whenever we can. Tell Theron we are moving ahead. I'll retrieve the Ark.
There's another data stick in there.
This is Gringo. I want the American soldiers prepped and in studio. The executions are going forward as planned. Yes, sir.
But yeah, we don't really need the sticks. They just expand a little on the wider story, I guess. If that. We are going to use one of our gadgets coming up here, though. It's always nice not to knock people out, but
What about the broadcast?
this one's just too good.
It's not our place to question. Let's go.
There's 3 guys here. We'll drop that there. Knock them all out. They should all pass out. There we go. We've got a few nice little supplies. Data stick. Frag grenade. And a med kit. And now we're going in to the freezer rooms, and this is the worst part ever. And you have to wear the thermal goggles throughout it, pretty much. Which means you can barely see anything. You can see the guards, but if you don't put the thermal goggles on, there's all the like fog from the freezers, which means you can barely see. So there's turrets in this bit as well, there's one over there. What we need to do is wait until it's facing away from us, and then we can move through, but we gotta be careful of this guard patrolling as well. So you just gotta time it up right. I don't know if this part counts as cheese a little bit, but you can actually get right behind this guy. And then you just want to move slightly with him. And when he turns away, we're going to go past. This bit took ages for me to do. We're going to use our camera.
Somebody's coming.
Get the guards distracted. Climb along the pipe. This isn't foolproof at all. You have to do it several times and just hope the RNG stacks up in our favour. And there's another guy in here who has seen me before, somehow. Problem is, if you walk through that door, there's a turret right on the other side that will just shoot you each time. We're going to get that deactivated.
What do you think? Maybe it was a shadow.
Because it can shoot us going out the other door as well. Then we want to distract this guard. I found throwing the bottle in this corner sort of works quite well.
I heard something.
I think the best thing about the fog is they can't see us very well. This is another bit where you just gotta hope the RNG works. Quick saves and stuff for our saviour here. Just want to really slowly go past that guy. Sometimes he'll see you, sometimes he won't. Just depends how the game's feeling.
Maybe it was a shadow.
Once you get to here, we're pretty much home and dry. We want to climb over this machine. And then there's a hole down there which can be really awkward to get into. You kind of got to go all the way around it, like that. There we go. We're out of that frozen hell. This bit's not too bad, you just got to make sure you crouch, because there's a guard in the other room and he'll see you through the windows. But weirdly it's really dark here in this bit, even though to me it looks quite light, but he can't actually see you. I'm gonna switch the object here, that'll open that gate, and then we're just gonna run through. Okay, so we're in the stable area now. This is not much better than the Abattoir, for different reasons. Get in the dark, keep an eye on that guy. He will come forward. We want to wait until he goes back, like that. And then this bit, there's a turret, so shoot the light. That distracts the turret, shoot that guy. And then you want to run into that entrance. Don't run into the closer entrance because the turret will just start shooting you instead. We did hit the chains as well, but the guards don't seem too bothered by that.
Sure, they put him on a helicopter. Nicolás has left us.
Gringo must think the Americans are here.
God help us if they are.
The guard from the other room will kind of start to search in here as well, so you just need to be quick there. And we'll deactivate these turrets. I guess if you want to be like a proper killer, you could disable the IFF on those turrets and get the guards to come through and the turrets will take care of them, but we sort of want to be sneaky. So wait for him to go. And then there's two guys there. So I've jumped to distract them. We're completely hidden in here, there's no light. But yeah, if you disable the IFF, the turrets would be going for them. Obviously you need to reactivate them, you couldn't stand in front of them with them enabled. So quickly, there's another turret here, just wait for the timing. We run to the middle and then run off. I think it did fire one bullet at us there. Not really sure. It sounds like it did, but we didn't get hit.
That's sick. I'm a soldier, not a sadist.
Just wait here now.
Come on, you know you want to watch.
I don't. Broadcasting murder is barbaric.
You're naive to think it's anything but history.
It's a pointless conversation. We're on patrol until the alert quiets.
Don't tell me you believe those American super spy stories coming out of Kola.
Nikolats believes them? I believe them.
Those stories are nothing but Russian winters and Russian vodka. We should be with the others watching the broadcast.
Okay, let's carry on. There's no guards now. There's some more turrets, but they're not really too much of an issue because they're pointing the wrong way. But it's important to note there are hostages on both the left and right. We don't need to interact with the ones on the left, but sometimes in the next bit, soldiers will go in and shoot them, and that's a mission failure. So we deactivate the IFF on the left one, which will give the hostages a bit of extra defense, and then we need to deactivate the right one because we need to get past it.
You are American.
You're Chinese.
The PRC ambassador to Myanmar. I must speak with a representative of your government.
They hear everything I do. Shoot.
Kong Furong does not represent the will of China. He is a splinter faction of the Chinese army, all of them fanatics and fools.
What does he want?
First, Taiwan, with others to follow. Gifts to the PRC he thinks they will not be able to refuse.
How is Nikolai's involved?
Trade. Furong provides transport and munitions in exchange for weapons-grade nuclear waste.
Does China know?
No. And unless they are issued proof of Furong's activities, I fear the certainty of war.
What's the proof?
On the computer in his office. My office. He has overridden and reset the lock.
I force him to open his computer and forward the contents to the PRC. And our countries don't go to war.
Such is my hope.
Okay, big battle time.
The Americans have taken the business. I want all available men armed to converge on the distance.
We're going to do it non-lethal, just for fun, and a bit of added challenge.
Colonel Bagrat, report! Colonel Bagrat!
You can just kind of stay here.
I'm going down there. Franco, you're coming with me.
Bishop, kill Brinko.
Okay.
His men are mercenaries. Their only cause is money.
So, once Grinko's dead, they scatter.
Let's hope
Grinko's
so.
already dead, although he got shocked, but it still counts.
Grinko's dead! He killed Grinko! Repeat that? Mrs. Grinko is dead!
This guy just starts reviving everyone.
Fisher, Echelon just picked out an intercept. Firong knows that Grinko's dead and Nikolai's is gone.
And he can't
That's
shoot
not
now.
good.
Get back to the embassy. He's trying to destroy the evidence that could keep us out of a war.
Right.
Luckily, the mission completed before he saw us. What a ridiculous ending, though. They've all just been brought back. Except for Grinko.